Okay, so I'm with a cheeky chappy himself. It is Will Sid Smith. I just want to know more about you, Will. You started off singing when you were 6 years old, is that right?
Yeah, that's right. I just joined a couple of choirs, like the school choir and the church choir, and just some people told me to go for singing, so I just did it.
Yeah, I think that's great. It's interesting actually. How do you go from a boys' choir to what you are today?
Well, I'm not really sure. Like when I was, I think it was 13, I started learning the guitar, and then I just kind of started listening to more kind of rock kind of music. So I just wanted to kind of do that, and then I just started playing music, started singing like proper kind of like contemporary stuff, and I kind of just really got into it. And then I just started gigging somehow. I'm not really sure how that happened, but yeah, just got into it, I guess.
Well, I think it was fate, maybe. But the singing came before the songwriting itself.
Yeah, definitely. I kind of just I started writing songs in my room. I didn't know if they were any good or anything. I just did them, and then people told me that yeah, they sound okay. So I just did. So I just performed them, and then like I don't know, I just grew from there, I suppose.
But you know what, Will? I'd say it was more than okay. I think you've got an incredible talent, actually. It's not just the singing, it's the songwriting as well, which I'm genuinely impressed with, so well done. Also, I was reading as well that you've been compared to the late Jeff Buckley, is that right?
Yeah, I've heard that too. I can't really see the result. I mean, like, we have some similarities, I suppose, but I don't know, I never thought that I'd be compared to someone like that. It's just, I don't know, it's quite cool, I guess.
A bit mind-blowing.
Yeah.
You're not going to do a rendition of Hallelujah for us, are you?
Well, I do know Hallelujah. I probably should have done it tonight, but oh well.
No. It was a great performance, actually. And also, your inspirations are Katie Tunstall.
Yeah.
That's an interesting one.
I heard a bonus track of hers on her album Eye to the Telescope, and it was called Immune, and like the guitar in it was just so prominent, and I just like really got into it, and I don't know, I loved it so much, and that was the first song I actually learned to play on guitar. So yeah, I say she was like the reason that I got into the whole thing. It's kind of weird because I don't really listen to her music at all anymore. I just kind of got into it because of that song. So.
Wow, it just shows what's meant to be. So for those who don't know, what can we expect from you next? I mean, you're only 17, which I think is an amazing thing to say, and you've got so much ahead of you. What next? Where do you see yourself going?
Well, I have some people that I know, like, in recording and stuff, so I think I might just talk to them and, like, see what I can do with them. I'm honestly not sure what I want to do with my life, but if I just go with this music thing for now, I suppose it could end up somewhere.
Well, I'm more than confident that it will end up somewhere, and I don't think you should talk to them. I think you should sing to them. I think that's the best idea. Yeah, anything else that you want to say to promote yourself, to get yourself out there?
Basically, just if you like my music, just listen to it and like tell me if you think it's good. Because I don't know, I always love like feedback and stuff, and just I don't know, like I'll sing for you if you want me to. I'll just do anything really. So.
Well, I agree with that, and do you know what I find quite difficult for you? I'm sure is that your music is very chilled out and very. What did I use? I used the word sort of. I was really engaged with it earlier, and I couldn't sort of detract from it, and I thought it was great. But I suppose sometimes when you've got massive performances and that sort of thing, it kind of like takes away from you. But I think you personally, I think your style is very much chilled out, relaxed, and very sort of inspiring, and I think that's worth sort of noting. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah. I've often feel like kind of brought down just because like I hear bands and stuff like playing at the same gigs, and I'm like, oh, I need a drummer, I need a bassist and that. But I guess I can't really do anything about it, so I just play my guitar and sing. So
no, I think that's exactly right. Your style is so much more acoustic, and I think that's what sells you, and I think that's great. And don't ever let anyone tell you otherwise. So thank you very much for your time. Make sure you catch this guy on Twitter and on Facebook and on MySpace as well. And this is definitely one to watch.
Okay, well, it's willsidsmith.com. You can find pretty much anything there, and just thanks for having me. It's weird being interviewed like this, but it's cool. Thanks.
You're welcome.